warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the Math Learning Channel. I am Diba Putri Setiari Utami, NEM 23021100005 from the Mathematics Education Study Program of PGRI Madiun University. Today, we will begin our study in geometry with a focus on plane angle. Math buddy, do you know what a plane angle? You can pay attention figure above. The plane angle is the opening between two straight lines drawn from the same point. While the two lines AB and CB, we can call it the side. And B represent the meeting point, referred to as the vertex of the angle. The size of an angle depends upon the extent of opening of its side and not upon the length of its side. Next, you can pay attention to figure. If there is but one angle at the given vertex, the angle is designated by a capital letter placed at the vertex and is read by simply naming the letter. So, we can conclude based on figure that node A refers to the point where two or more lines meet. If two or more angles have the same vertex, each angle is designated by three letters and is read by naming the three letters. The one at the vertex between the other, thus DAC is the angle formed by the set AD and AC. The test of equality of two geometrical magnitudes is that they may be made to coincide throughout their whole extent. Thus, two straight lines are equal if they can be placed one upon the other so that the point at their extreme coincide. Two angles are equal if they can be placed one upon the other so that their vertices coincide and their sides coincide each with. The figure above also defines the angle bisector. A line or plane that divides a geometric magnitude into two equal parts is called the bisector of magnitude. The angle BAD and CAD on the figure are equal. AD bisects the angle BAC, so that the angle BAD bisects the angle CAD. If the angle BAD and CAD are equal, and AD divides the angle BAC into two equal parts, then AD is the dividing line of the angle BAC into two equal angles. In geometry, such a line is called the dividing line or angle dividing line of the BAC angle. So, AD is the line for the BAC angle. Two angles are called adjacent angles when they have the same vertex and common side between them as the angle BOD and AOD. If we look at the figure, O is the equal vertex between the two angles, and OD is the equal side between them. In this figure, the BOD angle and OROD angle are adjacent angles because they share a vertex in O and the OD set between them. When one straight line meets another straight line and make the adjacent angle equal, each of these angles is called a right angle. As angle DCA and DCB, a right angle or is an angle whose magnitude is exactly 90 degrees. In the figure, the DCA angle and the DCB angle form a right angle. The two angles meet at point C, forming a perfect L angle. A perpendicular to a straight line is a straight line that makes a right angle with it. Thus, if the angle DCA is a right angle, DC is perpendicular to AB, and AB is perpendicular to DC. Take a look at this figure. DCA angle is a right angle, hence the DC line is perpendicular to line AB. Conversely, since AB is also perpendicular to DC, this shows that the line AB and DC are perpendicular to each other and form a right angle at point C. When the side of an angle extends in opposite direction so as to be in the same straight line, the angle is called a straight angle. Thus, the angle formed at C with its side CA and CB extending in opposite direction from C is a straight angle. In other words, the angle has a magnitude of 90 degrees, or the right angle is half of the straight angle. Thus, if the side CA and CB extend in opposite direction from point C and form a straight line, the angle formed at point C is a straight angle. Take a look at this figure. An angle less than a right angle is called a cut angle, as angle A. Angle A mentioned in this figure in an example of a cut angle if the angle is less than 90 degrees. Next, an angle greater than a right angle and less than a straight line is called an obtuse angle, as angle AOD. The AOD angle in the figure is an obtuse angle because the angle open more than 90 degrees but less than 180 degrees when viewed from the point O between the two lines that make up the angle. This means that if the AO line and OD line are extended, they will form an angle greater than 90 degrees at point O. Next, an angle greater than a straight angle and less than two straight angles is called a reflex angle, as angle DOA, indicated by the dot line. Take a look at this figure. The reflex angle of DOA in the picture is an angle greater than an angle of 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees. This angle is formed when one end of a line rotates more than half a circle, but less than a full circle. Next, angles that are neither right nor straight angle are called oblique angle, and intersection lines that are not perpendicular to each other are called oblique lines. In geometry, an understanding of oblique angle and oblique line plays important role in understanding the relationship between geometric objects and in solving problems involving intersection and different angles. Math buddy, those are some explanation from me about the geometry angle of the plane. I, Diba Putri, say goodbye. I don't forget to study hard to become a successful person. Thanks and see you in the next video.